What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Justice League Unlimited issue number 4. This one is written by Mark Waid with artwork by Dan Mora, so we get double the Dan Mora artwork in the same week between Superman and Justice League Unlimited. Great artwork, by the way. One of, if not the best artists at DC Comics is Dan Mora. And this is, again, a great looking comic book. Oops, let's go ahead right here. So basically, we have Inferno burning down the Amazon rainforest. Martian Manhunter's a miss. Batman eventually does kind of track him down. But they need some help here, and they're kind of running out of options. So they offer this Justice League card to Tiffy Holland, which is the daughter of, Alec Baldwin, the former Swamp Thing, because of her connection to the Green. So the Green's been kind of infested a little bit with this Inferno group, and we have all the different heroes, and with the Amazon rainforest burning, that'll kill a lot of people in the population and all that stuff, and the Green's in a bad spot. So they need her to kind of come in and kind of help things out. So eventually her and that kind of go into it. We also see Batman finding John Jones, and he's like, wait, how did you find him? He's like, oh, wait a second, you're Batman. That's kind of funny too. And tells him, look, you're like kind of the heart and soul of this team. You're like our guiding principle here. Like we need you. You are my friend, and I know you're kind of going through some stuff and you're not in full control of your powers at the moment, but we're here to help. So like Batman trusts John Jones after all the stuff they've been through. And like I said, I like the moment between the two of them here. Eventually Aquaman and, Tiffy Holland or whatever go into the Green, and they're able to kind of push out Inferno and do save the rainforest. They create like a giant Swamp Thing face, which is kind of a cool visual image right there. Inferno's a little upset about the whole thing. It's just like, we were defeated by a bunch of trees and all this other stuff, but we still have our ace in the hole, and that's Airwave, the character who's secretly like on board of the Watchtower right now. So we have someone on the inside, so we can kind of tear them apart at some point. We don't exactly know the full extent of everything with him and how he got fully involved with Inferno to kind of carry out this mission, or maybe he's having second guesses. But there is at least an intriguing mystery. So they definitely up the stakes in this thing in terms of like what the Justice League threats they have to face. And it really felt like they, without former Swamp Thing's daughter, they would really have been screwed and would have not had a chance to kind of be successful within this particular mission. So I do like how we're getting utilized all sorts of different characters in Justice League Unlimited. Somebody who you wouldn't necessarily see. Like, I'm not too familiar with Tiffy Holland, but Mark Waid found a way to kind of utilize her in a way that made sense, and that's one thing I am liking about Justice League Unlimited. Like, you get all sorts of different characters you normally wouldn't see, and they're put in scenarios where they really feel at use, or they have, something kind of going on with it in that regards too. And of course, Batman with Martian Manhunter, and then you have the mysterious organized, cult, whatever villains you want to call them, Inferno, playing the shadows, what's going on with Airwave and all that too. So a lot of different moving pieces with it, but the artwork looks great. It was a cool use of going into the Green. When you're starting to get the concepts like the Green and all that other stuff to kind of get out of a situation magic, it gets a little complicated sometimes for me to follow a little bit too. I'm just like, okay, I'll just kind of buy it because, comic book logic or whatever. So, but I think this one was handled pretty decently so far, and a pretty solid issue, nevertheless. So, yeah, those are my quick thoughts on Justice League Unlimited so far. It's been a pretty solid series, and I'm looking forward to whatever comes out next within it too. So, good stuff. But what did you think of it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. And I got one more DC comic review for the week, and then I got one Godzilla book, and then we are all set. So look forward to all that stuff. All right, as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.